I know it's been 6 weeks since the last one of these videos, but nevertheless we will always return to this world. Today to talk about the topic of burnout. I always like to discuss topics that I have some sort of experience with, and recently I definitely say I was on the wrong side of dealing with burnout in regards to this whole YouTube thing. So hey everyone, welcome to another philosophical Minecraft video. Thank you guys for always supporting this series, and hopefully this helps you out too, just a little bit.
Hey everyone, so today I am gonna do something that I think everyone has done in their OG Minecraft worlds, and I want to honor it and put it in this world. So today we're going to be building some huge player statues.
The actual definition of burnout that I looked up for this video couldn't be more accurate. It's described as a state of mental and physical exhaustion to the point where you don't want to do anything else. And in my case, that was exhaustion towards making YouTube videos, but not in the sense that I was exhausted with making them, I just couldn't find the motivation to start making them. And this comes in waves and dips, mostly because real life is something I have little control over. And so when it gets really busy, my body's natural reaction after a long day at college or a tiring shift at work is just to exert the minimal amount of force and brain function possible and just to flop and watch a show or, less productively, scroll mindlessly. And sometimes it's okay to give in to this desire to do nothing and just sit there for a while and let yourself mentally recharge. But also, I found myself doing it a bit too much. Days after coming home from college would just be turned into chances for me to watch YouTube or play games, instead of focusing on the long term and not giving in to my short term, exhausted desires. In my case, that long term goal I was neglecting in favour of lazing around was this YouTube channel. And I know I didn't leave it completely high and dry, but it's more that I just continually noticed myself where I was having moments where I should have and even wanted to be working on videos, but I just couldn't bring myself to open DaVinci Resolve to edit or open Google Docs to write a script. This isn't something I necessarily blame myself about or even get annoyed at having a long day at college or work. It's rather just this feeling and mindset of burnout that I want to try and minimize as much as I can. Because like I said earlier, there's certainly instances where it's okay to just relax for a day or two. For example, my birthday was this past month, and that weekend I'd normally be making videos, I was instead having fun with my friends and family. Completely relaxed, but I do not in any way count that as burnout. It's those times where I'm playing video games for a bit too long or scrolling endlessly on YouTube Shorts that I want to turn into productive time towards my goal of this channel.
Okay, so I've just grabbed some cobblestone to finish off the first statue, and looking at it over the horizon, that is definitely going to be a cool landmark. Once we have the other one, we're going to join them up, which will also look quite cool, hopefully. It's nothing crazy, I just wanted to be able to see it from each spot in my world. So you can see it from here, you can see it from over there, and you might be able to see it from the bridge if I turn the render distance up. First, let's finish this one off.
So in my effort to do that, I've changed 3 things about the way I look at this goal. Firstly, I put it into perspective and reminded myself constantly that this is not an easy task. In fact, my long-term goal for this channel of 100,000 subscribers is something that 99.9% of people will never reach, despite all aspiring to it, and it's going to take a lot of hard work. So even when I don't feel like doing this hard work, it's important that I take steps towards it, so even if I'm just making a little progress at a video or script each day, that is still some progress. Secondly, I've started writing to-do lists for each day I have a large portion of free time in. This helped me realize at the start of the day what I actually want to realistically achieve by the end of it, so that I end my day at a point where I feel satisfied with my progress. This wasn't just for YouTube stuff, by the way. For example, this weekend I had homework, revision, and tasks like going into my village for food, along with my YouTube tasks on my to-do list. So I was not only taking frequent breaks from the YouTube side to minimize the burnout even more, but I was getting productive in other parts of my life too. And thirdly, but by no means least, I kept returning to some of my favorite videos on the platform. These are videos that I've got permanently saved in my YouTube Watch Later playlist. One is of probably my favorite YouTuber, Loaf, struggling with motivation and sticking at the YouTube grind when his channel was minuscule compared to where it is at today. Seeing this change in such a short amount of time, like over a couple of years, always inspires me, no matter how many times I watch the video. And the second video is from The Weekly Slap, about this idea of momentum gain and pushing a car up a hill being the analogy for my goal. If I let that feeling of burnout and exhaustion control my actions towards this YouTube goal, then my car will slip. It won't gain ground at all, in fact it will go down. But when you push this car upwards, putting things into it instead of leaving it to slip by itself, you will see progress.
Well, that is certainly the kind of effect I was going for. Got my FOV pretty zoomed in so you can see it properly, but yeah, I think this is going to look really cool. Just as a landmark in the distance of my world. Not much talking from the building side of me in this video, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And yeah, I'm glad that we could build another pretty cool landmark in our world.
So, that's where I'm at right now. I'm happy to tell you I have a list of videos planned out to make all the way into January, and I can't be more excited to share them with you. I'm sure there'll be days when I do give in to the burnout and just laze the day away, but I'm hoping this will be outnumbered by trying to keep my momentum going towards this whole YouTube thing. Thanks as always for stopping by on this brief intermission in your life, whether it's your first time here or you've watched all my videos. Thank you so much, and until next time, have a good one.